Hello, everyone. Hello, and welcome back to Points of Light, and back to the world of Eberron. I am Nordronok. Sorry, let me try that again. I am Nordronok, and we are here to play Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. And yeah, you know, just in case on the specifics, we are here to play Dungeons and Dragons. So, first things first. Aaron, I couldn't get a hold of Aaron for some reason. I hope that she'll get on soon. I just hope that she's alright, and hopefully that she just overslept. That's the sort of thing that happens, you know. Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, who's up for a bit of a recap after the crazy fight last week?
Oh.
Anyone?
I mean, up to you.
Yeah. Previously, our adventurers came to the decision to hand over the dragon shard to, well, the blue dragon, Erdrix Viriline, who then flies off to parts unknown. The business concluded, the party returned to gather hold with OD, finding Aiden with the captured bounty in tow. They then departed once more to the treacherous Blade Desert to find the rumored Warforged Colossus, whatever that would be. I forgot to write down her name. Give me a second while I open up the thing. Yeah, I was like, I read this in the middle of the night, so I completely forgot. Oops. Yeah, with Rafa as the guide once more. Days into their journey, they were attacked by a purple worm. The battle was challenging, with the apparatus almost becoming the worm's meal, and Abe getting knocked out for a brief moment, but they prevailed, as usual. As they reaped the rewards, they took their well-earned rest for the night. And that is where we are right now. As you all gather camp, you quickly make your you quickly set up camp, and Aaron's character Elsif is going to use her create food and water for the camp, so you won't have to use up your supplies. And I forgot to tell you this, Aiden, but you managed to lose a total of about like 5 arrows, so you have about 15 arrows left. You use up your arrows, by the way, during your journey with and without the group. Would that be okay?
Yeah.
So you have 15 arrows left. So I'm gonna have to keep track. So for every 2 arrows that you fire in combat, essentially you recover 1 arrow. Make sense?
Yeah.
I'm gonna round it down for simplicity's sake. Yeah, I forgot to keep track of that, so that's on me. So anyway, who will take first watch? As you all take the time to set up the camp, you know, with campfire, tents. You'll have or just bedrolls. Do any of you have tents?
Yeah, I mean, I can make a makeshift one pretty easily.
Right, and Rafa looks at you, just like looks at each of you while petting her raptor. Says, "Wait, do any of you bought a tent? Any of you?"
I can do a makeshift one pretty easily.
She looks at you with a strange look. And how are you going to do that exactly?
Easily. I whip out the carpet and have it hover right above me.
That's not a tent. That's just, just
it's
a carpet.
Shade.
She rolls her eyes, crosses her arms. Whatever you say.
Provides the same functionality.
Well, if we get in a sandstorm, don't blame me if you get caught in it. He looks at the rest of you with your other raptors. You seem to be in good shape, all things considered. You know, with that giant worm that we just killed. She points her thumb at the corpse.
Carcass.
Sorry, what did you say, Silicon?
Carcass.
Carcass, yeah, carcass.
Oh,
Yes.
hey, no. When you get a moment.
Are you referring to me as a DM or referring to a character that you just forgot the name?
No, I wanted to ask you a question.
Yes?
I was reading up on I was reading the Purple Worms monster manual entry, and I found something very interesting. Could I make like a nature check or something to see if I could actually know this? Or
Go right ahead. Anyone else would be welcome
So I
to
don't wanna
would be welcome
metagame
to
it.
make a nature check as well.
I don't see why not.
17.
That's actually not bad. I'm gonna look up the monsters real quick.
I'll
Thank you,
tell you what
D&D
the
Beyond.
fact is. I'll tell you what the fact is that I found. You often find precious gems in their stomachs.
Oh yeah. As you set up camp, while you set up camp,
Oh, that's a precious gem.
you quickly recall that there might be some precious gems inside, which means great. I gotta look up the random loot table for from the Dungeon Master's Guide. Give me a moment. I really should have thought this through.
It's just a random tidbit in the detail section. So
Yeah, okay, random treasure. So, okay, so it's a 15. So I am just
I
gonna roll.
rolled 17.
I'm gonna roll
roll
a bit of a random thing. Would you like to look to try to loot the damn worm?
Yes, I want to try and.
Do you have a knife?
Yes, most definitely. I can have a knife.
Oh yeah, your hex weapon.
Yep.
Okay,
And
so
it will always be sharp too. So.
you took a little bit to like carve open the worm's hide, and you find about something like a mix of like gold, like coins that are a mix of gold and silver, just pour out of the worm's guts. About 200 coins worth. Remember, these coins are like a mix of gold and silver. If
Like the pile's a mix of gold or the
a mix of
the
gold,
coin itself.
the coins themselves.
Hey, we got some weird coins. Anybody know what this stuff is?
Me?
Sorry, what do you say, Silicon?
What I'm saying is, just because it's this acid has been neutralized, that shit did 66 damage around.
So what would you like to do with these coins? They look rather worn out for being in the creature's stomachs for who knows how long.
Metal's metal. Somebody will pay for it, I suppose. If nothing else, a historian
would you all like to make
get their hands on these.
Would you all like to make an investigation check?
Right.
Or a history check. Actually, history check.
8. I got 18 on investigation.
16.
All right.
That's the end of my good rolls. That was a nat one. I don't know what I'm looking at. They're just
You have
shiny
no idea
coins.
what kind of coins are these. Apparatus. Apparatus, are you there?
I mean, I'm not the one searching through the acid bath. That apparatus has already been through that shit.
This is a history check for the coins.
Yes, history check for coins to see if you can identify them.
So I would have tossed them to people, see if who can pick an idea up.
All right, are you gonna roll a history check, apparatus? Just want to make sure.
I am checking.
I'm looking.
Which
Yeah.
higher.
The total bonus from your history is +8.
Same with investigation.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
/R.
Oh, whoops.
Happens. There we go.
Like that.
God damn it.
I'm not blaming you. It's just,
We're off to a great start.
yeah.
I got a nat 30.
Oh my god.
What is it? Oh, it's our slot. God damn it.
Feeling a little clumsy today?
You're gonna roll or not? Come on. It did. I pulled up the roll table and then it didn't do anything. What the fuck?
Sorry. Just /R D1.
I
You know, so, not having I'm doing it.
There we go. Ah, shit. Never mind.
Yeah, I didn't. You recognize these as Electrum coins. Which-
Oh, I thought you said they were just some weird. Okay.
Yeah, they're relatively rare these days, but but many years ago they were more common, and well, they're a bit more durable than most other coins. So
That's probably why there's only them in there.
So it's possible we could like sell them.
Yeah.
So that's
Are they still fungible currency in Eberron, or is it going to be?
yeah. So well, the main forms of currency are a crown copper, sovereign silvers, and Galfar coin and Galfar gold.
But we got platinum pieces.
They're not platinum. They're
Electrum.
They're Electrum.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying we have platinum pieces in our. I have some in my inventory. Is there still gold? Is there still Electrum pieces that are like accepted as currency, or is that like a?
They could be.
This is a coin collector's thing now.
Well, if you look around, you might find the answer. I really should look up Electrums on Eberron. Hey, I rolled the dice. Yeah, I'm ready.
Like we would know that.
Yeah,
it's not okay.
Anyway, so who would like to take first watch for the night?
Confred will take the first watch.
Okay.
It was 200.
Apparatus will take second.
All right, Hunter. I'm going to roll on the random counter table for you.
Okay.
I'm not going to do. If I roll on the same number as the purple worm, I'm going to roll.
Yeah.
Just to remind you, with the hammer warding, Confred cannot be ambushed.
Well, off in the distance to see some weird-looking creatures covered in dust spinning up around in the distance. They don't seem to notice you. Well, they don't seem to notice you as you set up camp. After you set up camp.
Can I tell from the distance what they are?
Go ahead and roll me an Give me a second. I need to know what kind of creatures. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Gonna check. Oh, 10.
Not doing
From
great
this
today, are
distance,
we?
from this distance, it's kind of hard to tell what they are. You shrug, and you tap out, switching with apparatus.
Perhaps I saw something before I check out. Yes, no?
Silicon.
Sorry, I got distracted by my cat trying to basically sleep on my laptop. Yeah, you, Bert, you little asshole. What'd you say?
Korsky.
I just warn apparatus that I saw something, but I'm not sure what those things are.
Alright,
Just to be careful.
I'm gonna take a... Stuff from before. D plus 4.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
Arcana
24.
Arcana check. So you can it'll be a plus total plus 11, so 31. Dust methods. Even from the distance, you can identify them as dust methods.
We beat those little people. No problems.
Let's see. Dust methods.
Yeah, they tend
Nothing
to be
dangerous.
composed of earth and dust, and it's a little strange to see them in deserts, but it's it's sand, squirts, and gets everywhere, so they might be attracted to that. They're also attracted to catacombs. Still, they tend to hang out in deserts. So yeah, that's methods. So not that strange.
How far away?
Couple 100 feet away.
Are they getting closer?
Nope, they're just like moving to the side.
Alright, and that for us is just gonna watch them.
It's gonna what? Isn't.
Apparatus is just gonna keep an eye on them.
Okay. Nothing interesting of note. Nothing interesting note happened, and the methods just like disappear into the sands. Okay, who will be next up to watch to keep an eye out? The night goes on until slowly it becomes dusk. Who'll be the next person to keep watch?
Dusk is before the night.
Dusk is before the night. Yeah, dawn. Yeah, sorry.
If Abe goes full sleep, we're probably gonna go, oh, let's wake up.
Right. Who's next? Who is next on the lookout again? Just want to make sure.
I guess I am.
What is their passive perception again?
12.
As
My
you
highest passive.
as you pace around on the lookout, you notice as you nearly trip over an odd wooden post sticking out in the sand. An odd oblong object made of polished wood juts out of the sand. As the shimmering to investigate this odd wood.
I mean, yeah, it'd be weird if there was a boat buried out in the desert.
All right. It has a shimmering green varnish and is covered in markings that might be runes or possibly text in an unfamiliar language. The markings continue down the post. extending below where it is buried in the sand.
If only I had the rune eyes. One more level.
Apparatus is awake, being Warforged. So, if you want them to come take a look at it.
Well, yeah, I can't read it yet, so. And I'm like, well, I guess I'd wake everybody up if I yelled. I'm gonna go bump apparatus and bring him over.
All right, you tap Apparatus on the shoulder.
I will start digging, trying to get it out.
Okay,
Why not?
it's gonna take a while to.
I could maybe make something resembling a shovel.
Do you have a shovel on you?
It does after 10 minutes.
What do you mean?
Broom, rope,
Any tool.
Sorry, what?
trident.
My ability to craft any tool.
Would a shovel count? No, shovel is just like a general equipment. You can only create like artisan tools.
Oh,
Sorry, would have been cool otherwise. Yeah, do any of
Could
you
you
have to
make
have a
some?
do?
I don't know if you count the shovel as like a club or something, and I could make that.
No.
I have a broom if that helps. I could sweep some of the sand away.
Your broom's now covered. Your broom is covered in sand.
Oh, it's probably been covered in sand this entire time.
It's now covered in
Especially when I go down.
it's now covered in even more sand.
Where's the shot? Oh, just digging.
By the way,
I can make a flat blade.
Apparatus, are you investigating the runes on the thing?
yes.
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check. $17, nice. You're able to identify what these marks are as. They're
Floating runes today. Fuck! Boom.
they're a magical method for transforming a mundane object into a homunculus. So whatever this is, it's definitely magical in nature.
I mean, pretty sure getting a 0 on my check would have been able to tell that.
Yeah.
Mundane things have to have glowing runes.
So maybe I should stop digging then? If I had this information.
It looks safe.
Might be good to wait until everyone's awake.
Yeah. Okay, so
okay.
okay, you stop digging and you take a step back, just in case.
There's a shovel then.
Not included in any of the packs.
Sorry, what?
Is a shovel included in any of the like the Dungeoneer's pack or
No. A crowbar for some packs, but not a shovel. And you're not near any store for a shovel. That can sell a shovel. Sorry.
What? No caravans in the desert?
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Oh, okay.
Since it's getting pretty close to dawn now.
Nat 20 plus 2.
You kind of see something in the distance, but that could be mirage. You're not quite sure.
I don't have heat stroke anymore, though.
It's still hot.
Not yet. But yeah, okay. Oh, wait, something in the distance. I can easily get over there.
Actually, if it's in the night in a desert, cold.
Yeah, it's not hot.
It's cold. It's cold, but it's about done right
So there's
now.
not going to be a mirage. There still wouldn't be much of a mirage.
Would you like to investigate what it is in the distance?
Yeah, I can have a fly speed of 100 feet if I want to, so.
Okay, you go over there, and
Zip over there on the broom.
yeah, it appears
So I can move
as you get
fast.
closer, it appears to be smaller than it actually is in the distance. Nope, that's my phone. Okay.
Curious and curiouser.
You notice a bottle, partially buried, and it has a cork on it.
Another one?
Yeah, another one. Yeah, that's only what Abe has seen.
I mean, I know about the first one, so Is it just somehow this bottle I spotted from the distance? Or is there more to it?
Just the bottle somehow. It's you only notice it's only about less than 100 feet away. That's how you know. That's how you noticed it.
Oh, I'd be back. I'd be there and back in 2 rounds.
Yep. You zip back. You got the bottle, and do you zip back?
I'll be a little smart. I'm gonna examine it first before I go, just to make sure it's not dangerous.
It looks
like
rather,
it's not like a bottle of Fireball or something.
It looks like a pretty fancy bottle with a cork on it.
Well, is there anything inside, or is this like one of those copper bottles from last time, so you can't see inside?
You're not quite sure. Do you travel back to the camp with the bottle?
What's the range on fire? I'm gonna travel back, but stay 20 feet from everybody and try to flag over apparatus. Who's still awake?
Yeah. Do you show the bottle to apparatus?
Oh yeah, no, that's the whole point. I'm gonna make sure that the people asleep don't get immediately disintegrated for no reason.
Okay. You show the bottle to apparatus, and apparatus, you saw a similar bottle like this before. It is a sealed bottle which likely contains an Afridi. Yeah, unlike the other bottle you found, it's not empty.
Wow, they just kind of littered the deserts with these, didn't they?
Silken, are you there?
Sorry, I don't know why you keep on disconnecting.
Yeah, you were a little unresponsive, so that's why.
That's literally never been an issue before.
I don't know if you were quiet or sorry. So
Use the Wi-Fi. Give me out.
No, I keep on disconnect. And
what?
His Wi-Fi is giving
keep on
out.
disconnecting and automatically.
Oh, okay. Can we continue?
Or did anything happen since since the bottle was discovered?
No, you still see this wooden thing still partially buried. No other effects.
Not what I asked.
I flew the bottle back and asked you about it. We are
Okay.
20 feet. We are 20 feet from the camp. I will say this: we are 20 feet from the camp.
Hmm.
So,
Does this look the same as the last one?
Yes.
And this
Okay, it's in the
one's
fruity bottle.
occupied.
Do not touch that stopper.
Yeah, I'll work that one out.
Right. Oh, so what do you want to do with the bottle?
Is this something that we should like
Oh, so
bury
we got
or ace up the sleeve kind of thing?
based on the rule that I got last time. I'm going to assume that I don't need to make another check.
Yeah. You don't need to.
Okay. Well, there's a 10% chance it beats the shit out of us. A 80% chance it does whatever we want for an hour. And then goes it back to its bottle unless it's been out 3 times before, and then it just leaves. 10% chance that we get a wish. I'm sorry, we get 3 wishes.
Let's go with ace up our sleeve.
So you're gonna pull it? You're gonna uncork it?
I mean, I was thinking save
we'll
it.
leave it corked.
I was gonna say save it
Okay,
for
so you.
something dire.
Oh, this is gonna be great.
Is there an fruity bottle item, or do I have to like punch this in manually?
Punch it in manually.
Alrighty.
The bottle starts with an E, not an I.
Yeah.
So that might help looking it up that way.
I'll type it down in the campaign chat, so you know what it is. So you know how to spell it. I mean.
A fruity bottle, a wondrous item of rare value.
Really?
Very rare. Yeah, it's a thing. A 1 pound brass bottle. I can use an action to remove the stopper, and the fruity pops out at the end of your turn.
Okay. Is that in the DM's guide?
I don't. Doesn't tell me where it's from, but it's sitting here on D&D Beyond.
Sorry, wait, what'd you say?
It's here in D&D Beyond. It's
No, I was asking Cole.
Oh.
He said something. Anyway, all right. Dawn turns to morning, and the wooded thing is still buried in the sand. You don't see any other adverse effects from this thing, so you believe it's safe enough to dig it out?
We're gonna run this by everybody else first.
Yeah. Everybody else is waking up.
Yeah.
All right. So Trey, you also Aiden, you also see this oblong object still partially buried. Huntford, you too.
Yes.
Yeah. Kind of 2 important bits. Magic stick, magic bottle.
Magic stick.
It's wood. It's a joke.
It's not exactly a stick from what you can tell.
Yeah, no, I'm just making a joke.
Alrighty.
I mean, it's got the wounds to make it a homunculus. And how big is this stick?
You're not quite sure, so but digging around it is going to take a while. Yeah, the more you dig. By the way, Abe, when you start digging it earlier, you notice that it is quite big. Not like big, but like in terms of like human size, it's pretty tall for a human. It's pretty tall compared to compared to the average human.
Oh, so wait, is this a Pinocchio situation we're having here?
Well, keep digging and
A wooden doll?
Well, keep digging and find out. Do you start digging?
What does everybody else think?
And Reefy like looks at the wakes up, looks at the mantis's like this thing is like, we should take it up, see what happens.
Okay, I'm not the only one on that page. Got it.
Aaron says, I'm fine either way.
I'm just curious at this point.
Better to know what it is in order to protect yourself from it if necessary. Or use it
Sorry, what did you say?
if possible. Instead, better to dig it up so we can tell if we need to defend ourselves from it, and possibly even use it if possible.
Alrighty. So you
Has anyone done like an Arcana check on the homunculus yet? See what it is.
apparatus did.
Yeah, I got a nat 20 on it.
So what is the homunculus anyway?
Homunculus, artificial life form. Used to be a servant to some kind of mage, usually with
Some kind of what?
an artificial life form.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so you keep it digging out, and it is a
They also tend to be tiny. So while it's got the runes for creating homunculus, it is a shit ton bigger than most homunculi tend to be.
Fun.
right. Yeah,
So that's not so much.
it took
Disaster.
yeah, so it took you a couple more minutes to dig through, and it's full, and you can kind of see its full form. This thing is is in the shape of a prime mantis's wings and pincer forelimbs. It's, from what you can tell, it's about 6 feet tall. It's pretty much made of wood, and it appears to have no hind legs, and it's missing an eye. This mantis-like homunculus springs to life, climbs out of its mess, and stands upright, shakes off the wings, the sands from its wings, and pounces about excitedly.
Oh, he's just a big puppy. Can I give him a pet?
You give the homunculus a pet. It bounces around. It seems to be appreciate it.
Can we keep him?
Anyone else?
I mean, I'm fine either way.
As you ask, it kind of like try to gesture you with its pincers, and as if it wants you to follow it, and walks off on its own, and starts to wander off. Still gesturing towards you every couple of steps it makes.
So you said it was in a nest of some sorts?
It was trapped in a it was buried. It was mostly buried.
Oh, okay. So there's no like wooden nest to pick up.
No.
Okay.
It looks like it wants you to follow it, making doing its best to gesture you to follow it.
I mean, I'm down if anybody else wants to.
Sure, says Aaron.
I'm tagging by.
Sorry.
Might as well.
Alrighty. I'm gonna switch scenes.
Ooh.
Whoa. What was that?
Nothing but blue skies ahead.
Yeah, that's just
That was actually blue skies. I was just zoomed in a lot.
I know. Anyway, I'm switching music. Don't mind me.
Got some Star Wars stuff going on.
It's a lot of clouds for a desert.
You know the damage isn't bad from this distance.
What?
I'm making a Star Wars reference. Don't mind me. All right, after an hour later in the day, as you follow this huge homunculus, you find from a distance. At first, it seems to be a large dune, but for the occasional, aside from the occasional glint of metal, as you get closer and closer, its shape is much more well defined, and the large structure seems to have 6 makeshift mechanical legs, and its roof is roughly domed. It appears reminiscent of an enormous metal-plated beetle.
Looks like we're traveling in style soon.
All right.
Apparatus tends to be your area. Got anything?
Oh, shoot. I said something and didn't realize I was muted.
Get in tight.
Thanks. It does look like the dwelling of one who would make a thick, tall mantis.
Alrighty, so what seemed at first a random scrap of metal jutting out from a low sandrift suddenly shakes free, revealing itself to be the antenna of a clockwork ant and the size of a large dog. It notices
More friends.
it notices you and also notices the homunculus mantis, which approaches the clockwork ant and pets it.
We're gonna have a small army of little friends. Well, not so little friends.
And Raphael says, "Huh, that's kind of cute." So is this these Warforged Colossus that I've been hearing rumors about? We should look inside.
I mean, I'd imagine not. But, yeah, I'm up for checking.
What about the rest of you?
Might as well check it out.
So it kind of like looks at you, tilts its head.
I'm going to pick the ant.
Yeah, looks at its head and gives off a strange nod.
Don't get twisted. I am petting the ant. By the way.
It kind of like
As well.
just like it kind of like backs away, and it makes this and kind of like makes a strange grating sound.
Okay. Not as friendly.
But otherwise, it doesn't. But by the way, its posture doesn't see you as a threat. At least, not yet, from what you can tell. Which one of you is the closest to the to this strange building?
I mean, I suppose I am. I said I walked up to the ant.
All right, Abe. You start to hear a voice in your head. It is calm and unhurried, and speaking with the confidence and patience of a scholar or a professor. Please.
So nothing new.
Please accept my apologies. Clacky is designed to guard and protect, but I sense perhaps you are more interested in exploration than confrontation, as am I. We might be able to help each other.
I mean, yeah, I'm always up for helping out somebody.
Good. Oh, good. There should be a hatch nearby.
Hey guys, a voice in my head said that there's an entrance in a hatch somewhere, and it needs some help.
I assume that would be the voice of the creator of these homunculi.
I mean, he said the ant's name is Clanky.
Alright. Let's go look for this one.
Is the hatch obvious, or are we searching?
The voices directs you easily enough, and you see a metal hatch on the side of the warframe, which has a handle with a latch, but you don't see any visible locking mechanism.
I knock, shave, and a haircut.
All right, you try to open it, which seems to you have a bit of a difficult time budging it because as you look a bit more closely, it's jammed with sand.
Oh. Jammed, so that means a bit more force is required. Sand's just clogging up the mechanism. I've got a crowbar, so leverage.
You have a crowbar, and
Some physics stuff.
it's gonna take a while to open the thing.
I have a hammer if I need to. As well. I think I have a crowbar. Hang, where's the crowbar?
Do you have a crowbar in your inventory?
I should.
I'll check.
I don't see it.
Yes, it's in your backpack. Do you have your backpack on you?
Assumedly.
Yeah, it weighs a total of 62 pounds, so you're wearing it. So you put your crowbar out of your backpack, and you get to work. Hang on. Yeah, sorry about that. Got a bit of a phone call. Anyway, yeah. So while Abe is trying to open the door, open the hatch with the hatch, the prime matches like Homunculus and the ant approaches you, just kind of looks at you, apparatus. So, yeah.
You might be muted, Cole, if you're saying something.
Damn it.
Happens. So,
Can
Yeah.
anybody hear me?
yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello? Can you hear us? Nope. Guess not.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay, can you hear us now?
Yep.
Okay. So Clinky and the Mantis and the Prime Mantis like Humarcus kind of like looks at you and just like approaches you with like just
Damn it, I don't know why the heck.
sorry, what?
Uh, what technical issues?
Technical difficulties, everyone. All right, can you hear us?
I can hear.
Okay, good. While Abe is working on the hatch with the crowbar apparatus, you notice that the Prime Mantis Humarculus and the Clanky the Clockwork Ant looks at you, approaches you, and the Prime Mantis just waves at you.
Yes. You need something, and
They just kind of like
who is the
I'm gonna call him
who,
Monk.
who
Clanky.
the
Clanky is the ant.
voice
You-
of
well, if it's
Clink.
not ours, we don't get to name it.
Yeah, I know. But I haven't been told a name, so I'm gonna go with that because it's a lot easier to say than homunculus.
So Clinky is the ant. What do you
I am
call it?
asking Mr. Science Man.
Yeah.
If there's a name for him.
Anyway, so after like a couple minutes of effort, you manage to wait, slam. The hatch opens finally. Yeah, and as you got enough sand to dislodge. Yeah, and as enough sand is dislodged. The interior is unlit, and what little light the open hatch that lets in is enough to see more than 5 feet in. I hope you won't be too alarmed once you see me, the voice announces in your mind.
I mean, I can already see you. Because dark vision. And it works through magical darkness, so that wouldn't. So if you put like magical darkness up, it wouldn't work. If he's in the hallway.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so your eyes adjust easily enough to the darkness. So, you go inside, right, Abe?
Yeah.
Alright, you go inside and you look around to find that it's fairly clean and well kept in contrast to the exteriors. In the center of this room, it looks to be a comfortable-looking chair, facing a console that has several levers and switches. And nearby, you see a small pedestal built into the steering mechanism. You notice a multifaceted metallic spheroid. The facets are slightly concave, the surface perforated with tiny holes which through a low violet light can be seen pulsating. The light pulsates as it speaks. Hello there.
Oh.
Hi. Is he running through speakers now, or is they still in my head?
Let me check. Okay, it's okay. Let me check. It doesn't say. You're not quite sure, but you know that it's speaking. It's speaking because of the pulsing lights. Hello there. My name is Dot. Apologies. I have not. We have not had visitors in quite a while. I seem to have met Clacky and Manta. Manta's the homunculus.
Ah. Was wondering what his name was.
Her name.
Her name. All right.
Yes. It's quite a pleasure to meet you. I am a Docent. It's a long story.
This says you, a Dawson.
A Docent, yeah.
Do I know what that is?
iPrize definitely does.
Alrighty.
And I will look up the
Hey,
Docent.
follow me inside.
All right. Let me look up the magic items. A Docent is a small metal sphere, usually about 2 meters across. This is you also see this as you enter inside as well. Apparatus. It's a Docent designed for to assist Warforged in a variety of tasks.
Has he gone to?
Anyway, and Raphael looks. Okay, bathroom real quick. So, anyone want to take a bit of a break? Yeah, we rarely give out.
I guess good too.
Yeah, we rarely give out breaks. So, Huntford, right? Would you be okay with break?
Sure.
I'll let you know once. I'll let you all know once we're ready. Once we get back.
Okay.
Anyway,
Alright.
we'll just be right back. We gotta do a couple things. All right. We'll be right back momentarily. Okay. Hello. Welcome back. Okay, so you're now in this what appears to be a cast. What appears to be a chassis for a Warforged Colossus, and you have met a sentient Docent, who introduces itself as Dot. My name is Dot. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. And I thank you for bringing back Manta. Though I may have other things that like I said earlier, I did not catch your name. What is your name? What is your name?
I'm Abe.
Abe. Sounds like a nickname, perhaps. What about the rest of you?
I am Aiden.
Elsif. The halfling says. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too.
It notices you apparatus. Huh. Never seen a. It's not every time that I see a walking wolf. Never mind. It's not that important. That important? Well, I suppose that there's a bit of a long story with me. Would you like to hear it?
Sure, I'm always up for a story.
I mean, up to you. Go ahead.
It's a it is a long story. How should I say this? Long ago, long ago when man, it's been so long. An artificer was present to service making war machines that, well, it caused much more senseless violence and death towards the war. So she decided to sabotage the Colossus manufacturing plant that she worked at. She stole a half-inch Colossus warframe, you know, the torso and the hips, and the intended Docent network. The artificer, along with several of her constructs, made her way across Kyrie. We were hoping to get to the desert, but something happened, and we didn't make it out. She died, and I gained sentience, gained her being, as it were, her personality, her beliefs, her morals, her
And
memories.
my card on file. It starts at.
Sorry, what did you say, Silicon?
I think he's talking to somebody off screen.
Okay.
Boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I need a message right there.
Didn't hear any of it.
I will wait one right now.
Sorry.
The
So
legal concern.
what'd you say? So what'd you say?
Yeah.
Alright, so, okay. Anyway, the Docent continues. I find myself attached to the homunculus mantra, still not vector to the, other nodes here in this, warframe. Now, serves as a bit of a home for us. Handed by mantra, I forgot the name. Yeah, by our guard, Clacky. There's me, and like I said, Metro, and well, how should I say this? A living glitter fire spell, which powers the structure. We've been on the run ever since, and how are things back at Kyrie? Is the war going on? We've been rather strapped in this storm, which is why, well, everything happened. I can only hope that things have settled on ever since. Is the war going on?
I can tell you the war's not happening anymore.
Is it? How long has it been?
You might not like how it had ended.
Tell me, please.
I should know this. How long has it been?
Speak as a DM. It's been 4 years since the day of mourning, since Kyrie was destroyed in a magical cosmetic event, and 2 years later, the Treaty of Thronehold was signed, ending the war, granting rights to Warforged, though at the expense of the creation. This is all common knowledge, by the way.
Yeah, and that's what I said.
Sorry, what'd you say, Silicon?
The treaty got... I think he's just talking to somebody off screen a lot. Trying to fake stuff.
There's 2 pounds. That was not.
1 pound per meal for that.
We didn't. Yeah, we didn't
It's
see.
supposed to have 1 pound left. Well, I guess I hadn't communicated that.
Yeah, I thought you'd use it. I thought you'd use it.
Sorry,
I
Troy.
thought you'd use it 3
We didn't
times.
do that.
Oh boy.
And that's why it becomes big.
Yeah, I don't know if we put the
No.
Only then.
Yeah, if it's Are we continuing? Are we holding out till?
I don't
Trying to get
know.
some.
I wonder if it's still. I'm gonna message Silken real quick. This is rather strange.
Alright.
It's not
He's just
strange.
talking to somebody.
Hey,
There's nothing strange
oh,
about
also, I
it.
thought I muted myself. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay.
But no, my room was that.
All right. So this Docent calls herself Dot. This calls herself
Docent.
Docent. Yeah, Docent calls herself Dot, and explains a bit of her backstory. Would you like me to reiterate?
Please.
So basically, she tells you that an artificer was drafted to make war machines that would contribute to the senseless death tool. Sabotaged the Colossus manufacturing plant she worked at, stole a Colossus warframe, forced on the hips, and his attendant Docent network, and the artificer, along with several of her constructs, fled Kyrie, and hoped to escape to the desert, but didn't make it out before the day of morning. The artificer perished, but the Docent node gained sentience, and is imbued with the artificer's personality, and has has access to her memories. Docent found itself attached to the homunculus, still networked to other nodes in the modified warframe, and the warframe now serves as a mobile home, inhabited by the Iron Defender, Kalaki, the homunculus mantra, and a living glitter fire spell which powers the moving structure. They've been on the run since the day of morning, and fled into the Blade Desert to escape the war. However, she was unaware that the war has ended, which until Abe has told her, and she is inquiring to know more and what happened to Kyrie.
Nope, I was about to say. Well, the treaty got signed about 2 years ago, but I don't think much war was happening after 4 years ago.
The morning, which is what we call what happened to Kylie.
And this is the part you might not.
Pretty much the whole war.
Sorry, what? Could you repeat that, Zulkin?
He said, the morning, which is what we call what happened to Kyrie that day,
Which is the part
was
you might
pretty
not.
much effectively the last day of the war. There was some fighting for a few weeks because information does not travel immediately. But an entire country going up in mist, smoke, fog, whatever, kind of puts a dampener on a continent-wide civil war.
I
To
see.
this day, it's still, to this day, Kyrie is not recovered at all. We now call what used to be Kyrie the Mornlands. Strange things go on there. The corpses do not rot. They do not decay. Healing magic doesn't seem to work. There are strange creatures there. Also, a lot of warforged have gone there for some reason or other. I think they're trying to build a god from a shit. I don't know. Loreblade sounds like a boogeyman to me.
Even though Apparize, you have encountered followers of the Lord of Blades.
Yeah.
Doesn't
But
mean the Lord
Eberron-
Blades is not a boogeyman.
That is fair.
Blades, it's either a man or like Warforged, or if they're trying to build the Lord of Blades, he doesn't know. It's just
they don't know. Yeah, they don't know. They just heard rumors. That's it.
I'm not. Yeah.
Oh,
And you can go
Dot.
some-
The lights on the lights on Dot dark like fade away before continuing before the lights pulse back up. Oh, this is a lot.
Yeah.
That would probably explain what happened to the artificer. I wish I would have known her name, but her memories live on. Anyway, well, I suppose
we
that
have a friend.
Her own name's not in her memories.
yes, it's a. I believe it would be quite a bit to explain, so to speak. But if you bring me over to Manta, I would appreciate it. I'm a part of her. Oh, and speaking of which, the praying matches and comes inside with a particular magic item in hand. And silently just like it's beginning to hand it over to you. Which one of you will accept it?
Guess I will.
Oh, and by the way, Manta has asked me to thank you for freeing her from the sand. She is most grateful, if I haven't said that already.
No problem. We like helping out folks.
Oh, and by the way, if you need to take a rest, there is the barracks and the second level of the warframe. There are several beds and footlockers bolted to the floor. There are also shelves, counter space, cabinets into the walls. The cabinets also contain quite an assortment of alchemy artificing books and fair smell, as well as a small but quite interesting book collection. It's quite fascinating, really.
Mm.
Also, I believe that the artificer may have left behind some personal effects.
You said you wanted help. What did you need help with, by the way?
Oh, yes.
We haven't gotten to that.
Do you remember the living glitter fire that has powered this this warframe?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it has gone up. It has gone off, and I do not know where it is. In the last sandstorm, we've hunkered down as usual, but Glim was rather restless and wandered out on sound just before the storm hit. And well, Manta chased after her. So I would like your aid in finding Glim and see if she's okay. And I just want to know what's wrong with her. You know, I'm just worried for her. We all are.
Yeah,
And not only did Manta just walk closer to each of you. It seems to Manta seems to look at you with kind of a pleading look, if you can tell.
What?
All right. As for the magic item, I'm going to look at the magic items. So It looks to be the magic item that Manta has given you appears to be a cloak. That's in the color of the sands. You accept it? Which one of you would accept this with this cloak?
I think I've already got a cloak on, so I'm not sure if I can overlap them.
Aiden?
Sorry.
Would any of you would like to? Aiden, Koski, apparatus. Would any of you like to accept this cloak?
What does this cloak do?
You would need to take a thorough look at it, or with an identify spell, or you can just ask Dot.
Can I do Arcana check?
You cannot use the Arcana check to identify items. That's for learning things, magical and magical creatures such as elementals.
Oh, so there's nothing magical about it.
Well, there might be something magical if you use spells like Detect Magic, and or the Identify spell.
Does anyone have any of those?
Don't.
Or you just take the other. Okay.
Oh, and
Wait.
Dot will
So
explain
what does the cloak do?
this. Oh, this cloak. It is a magical cloak that provides protection as well as relief from the desert sun. And it should grant you protection against, anything really hot, like fire.
Ah. Huntford could benefit from that one.
Definitely.
Oh, sorry, I realized you weren't there. Huntford got a really bad sunburn the other day. I'm just gonna poke fun at him.
By the way, you're at maximum hit points back because you kind of like rested and recovered. You're good.
Oh yeah, no, I figured we did the long rest.
You did like a couple long rests, so this is a little inconsequential, but still funny. I'll copy and paste.
Yeah.
So mechanically, this is what it does. I will copy and paste the thing.
This cloak of fire protection or something? Interesting.
Not exactly. Is the cloak of desert shade.
Oh.
So give me a second while I type all this down.
One's reside in rare, transcool magical, +1 to AC. On the relief of the desert sun. The cloak gives resistance to fire damage in addition to everything. Carries unharmed by a temperature as high as 150 degrees Fahrenheit.
So now you know what it does. And Don says, though preparation would be nice, but I am, but would like to search out as soon as you can. But yeah, please, he says. It says, let me.
Is a glimmer fire as kind of showy as I think it is?
Glitter fire.
Yeah. Is this like as showy as I think it is? Like it's a bunch of fireworks going off or something?
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Oh. Yeah, that's not going to do anything. I got a 6.
Yep. You have no idea what Dot is talking about.
Yep. Most I can gather, it's a living spell.
Yeah, it's a living spell,
Which
but
is specifically information that was given to me, so...
apparatus, would you like to roll an Arcana check?
I just wouldn't know what we're looking for.
Eight.
Yeah.
Gross.
No.
This
luck.
spell kind of sounds a little rare these days. Wouldn't hurt to ask.
Oh, what should we be looking for?
Dot says, Glim, it looks like a explosive burst of fire and glittering dust. golden particles that could cover everything in her path and everything within the blast radius. And this dust from her renders the invisible visible.
So a glitter bomb in the most literal of senses.
Yes. You all feel dumb when she explains that to you.
Man, I failed my intelligence checks. So did apparatus, so.
So
Technically, that's not fair to Krotsky and Drake. They didn't try. They didn't get a chance to try.
yeah, Korsky, would you like to roll an Arcana check?
Sure. 23.
23. Yep. You know what she's referring to, and you pretty much know what she told the others.
Humphrey just smirks. Keeping it a little secret for now.
You deserve that for the poke.
Yeah, it is Glim that provides the amount of energy necessary to power the entire structure. So if you can bring her home safely, that would be helpful.
Quick
Wait,
question.
home in the Moorlands or home?
The beetle.
You're looking for Glim, the living spell that powers the Warframe.
Oh, I thought there already was. Wait, there's not one that's there already, or does
Yeah,
There
just
was.
need
There
another
was, but the glitter dust living spell wandered off on its own, and Dot wants you to find her.
And got lost in a sandstorm. Glitter dust. Were we told about the dust methods?
That's a good question.
Who found them? It's Krotsky and then took Cole. Were the rest of us informed?
And Dot pulses and says, "Well, you might want to attach me to Manta so we can keep in touch. Manta and Kalaki will join you to find Glim. She has wandered off on her own, but never stayed away for long, and I'll offer help whenever I can. If it helps."
Question.
Yes.
You aren't like dying, right? Like you're running out of power.
No.
Okay, good. Making sure.
Why are you asking me? Why are you asking that? I'm more worried about.
Because I didn't know if you were powered by the ship.
No, the Warframe, like I said, is powered by her.
Yeah, I didn't know that was by extension you were not. It was a question to see if there was like a timer of importance to get done. Timers to get it first. Okay, continue.
Okay, so if it would help, well, you can follow a trail with you can tell it's her trail by the widening spiral search pattern. And well, usually she doesn't stray far from the Warframe, but I don't know.
Sandstorm definitely didn't help.
All right. Clacky's antennae perk up suddenly, and Manta flints over to the ant. Dot says, Manta thinks Clacky's caught the trail, and Clacky sets off. If this and sets like sets off after returning, and then like sets off again.
Yeah.
Do you follow Clacky again? Or do you follow Clacky? Sorry.
Yeah. I'm done. Question: is this like a rolling dune sea going on, or is this like flat desert?
It's rolling dune, like the Sahara Desert.
Okay, then I will definitely provide aerial lookout.
Alrighty. You can roll me.
Then I can see over.
You can
all the
either
dunes
roll me an
from the
investigative. You can either roll me an investigative check, a wisdom, a survival check, or nature check with wisdom.
I mean, investigation's the best one I've got out of that. Everything else is going to be -1. Come on. 16.
Okay, that's one down. Okay, you have to follow the trail. Follow the trail, which with the trail has bits of
Investigation
sand.
has a +1 to 16.
Yeah, has bits of sand-fused glass scattered about in it. And Manta says, and through Dot, Manta says that she can smell the residual scent of magical glitter dust. So you're getting closer.
By the way, who equipped the cloak?
Huntford, I believe.
Resolved.
Did Huntford take
I
the
made
cloak?
the joke. Huntford could use it.
I mean, am I taking the cloak?
I don't know, up to you.
Well, if nobody wants to argue about it, I'll take it.
I mean, I'm already wearing a cloak. I don't think you can stack them.
You will look rather silly with it, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, would anyone else like to roll 1 to 3 checks?
Which check?
Intelligence, intelligence investigation check, a wisdom survival check, or a wisdom nature check. Oh, and Raphael says she says nothing, but she just watches silently and says, "Huh, okay." And earlier she was playing around with the little mechanical creatures, petting it, and tries to play fetch at one point, but not to her own avail. Don't ask where she got the stick from.
Doesn't this count as tracking?
Anyway, back to the present.
Sure. Wouldn't this count as tracking, and Aiden would have a bonus to that? You're a ranger, right?
No.
He's not. Or no, it's the mic.
Yeah, you would still have to go through the same checks as everyone else.
Sorry, what are we checking for?
Checking for trial for where Glim has gone off to. So Abe has succeeded on the intelligence investigation check. You're welcome to roll the same check, or you can try another check of either wisdom survival or a wisdom nature check instead.
Hi, Luna. Also
15 is enough. You manage to get closer to your trail, and on every occasion, you see Glim blasting wildly from spot to spot. You're getting closer.
Got a visual.
But you lose visual as soon. So, you're getting close. Go ahead and make another check if you can. What'd you roll a 2 on?
Did make another check.
Investigation check?
That's my best one out of the 3.
Yeah, you... Okay, you got a little separated from your... /R. It's /R, Silicon. There we go. Okay.
Finally.
However, despite A getting a little lost, it doesn't help that he's a little high up on his broom. You managed to follow Glim more easily now. You see Glim blasting about wildly again from spot to spot, with 3 what appears to be dust methods racing to keep up. You notice that 2 of the 3 methods seem to shimmer as they swirl about. And as you watch, the 3rd scoops up a patch of glitter from the sand and spins, mixing dust and glitter, joining the others in a sparkly dance. And Dot says, that's Glim! Oh, that's Glim.
Okay.
That's...
It's applied telepathic links with everybody.
Yeah.
So I don't have to shout.
The man just the man books it for Glim, and Clacky catches up. Do you follow them?
Oh yeah, no, I'm swooping down to try and keep up with them.
You know, Abe runs.
Hopefully, I'm faster.
Let me check. Yeah, they're about as fast as you, so you can.
They can move 50 feet. Wow.
What moves 50 feet?
They can. It's on the broom. I'm on the broom. The broom has a 50-foot fly speed.
Oh yeah, you can catch up easily.
Okay.
As for the rest,
Anybody else?
right.
Hello.
Oh, that's my phone. Sorry about that. So, so you managed to catch up with the, others, and once you see, like Glim in full, she appears to be, you know, this whirling shape of glitter and dust, and the method seems to be watching in awe, and as evidenced by her flocking dance, they seem to be worshipping her as they are like bowing before her, as they worship the ground that she glitters on, probably literally. And they seem to speak like who? You have no idea what they're talking about.
What language do methods have actually?
Dot
No, I'm
replies.
curious.
Dot replies. They seem to be speaking some sort of primordial, Arran and Terran to be exact. But Glim, it's us. It's me, Dot, and Meta and Clacky. We're family. I just don't understand why you would. I don't understand. I don't understand why you were like this. Why? Our best chance. What?
I mean, that looks pretty frantic. I think she's trying to get away from them.
Glitter says herself, but going by the the glow, which she glows briefly, red for a moment. Kind of like shakes her head. She seems a little. You're not quite sure. Red means bad, angry. You're not quite sure. But she pauses, and the method's just like looks on a little confused, and continues worshipping her.
Okay, maybe not.
So, Dot and Matek turns towards you and says, I don't know what to do. I don't know why Glim's acting like this. Can you help? Can you help convince Glim to come back to us? Our best chance of survival is to remain together.
Oh, so you say to persuade?
That would be best. But I don't want this. I don't want this to get out of control. Please.
Oh yeah. No. Quick question: does anyone have some universal translator?
Like comprehend languages or tons? Dot asks.
Anything that allows me to speak.
I can help translate if that is the case.
I mean, I just don't know like what's the language barriers here. Can Glim understand me?
Telepathy bypasses the language barriers if I remember right. Let me check your character sheet for.
Oh yeah.
Mind
Oh
link.
yeah. No, I can just I don't know why I didn't think of that. I already have it going. Yeah, it's easy. It's easy, folks. Right here.
Let me check the. Let me check see if Glim could understand any languages.
That understands. Dot enough.
Glim doesn't seem to understand language. Seems to act on instinct, but it does recognize Dot as a friend. But it seems like you could speak to the methods. He seems smart enough to understand a language. So,
I mean, yeah, Dot did say that they were speaking something. So yeah, triple fire mind link and
one that's my fist. Ah! What is this? What is this thing in my head? What is going on?
Hello.
Hi. Who are you?
Name's Abe. I'm trying to help out a friend here. Mind explaining the situation a bit? I'll admit I'm a little lost.
She's like a goddess to us. She clears the grounds that she travels on. It's so fascinating.
I will admit, yes, that is very interesting. And you all seem to be having a ball with that.
Yes, indeed.
Can you understand her?
Well,
or is this kind of just
Well, she seems to be pretty happy here, and I don't know. It just seems, cooped up. I don't know.
Okay. Hey, Dot. How often does Glim get to step outside the engine?
Dot says, like I said, fairly often, but never for long. Why do you ask?
I thought you could understand them. This appears to be a little, more or less a cabin fever situation. Too much to sit in the same place.
She pauses. Dot pauses. What do you think is the best approach? Do you think we could reach some sort of compromise?
Here's an idea. Is there a way we can move the engine?
Not without her, I'm afraid.
Okay, here. Try and relay this. Why don't we put the engine Or at least create some way of making a viewport
No.
from the engine, so Glim can watch the world as you move around the deserts.
We move around the when she is around inside the desert, inside the warframe. I mean, we can move around the desert at our leisure. We just want to be safe.
Yeah.
Our family, you know.
A change of scenery. If there's a way to get the engine to see the outside, so Glim can see the outside, that might help alleviate some of the cabin fever. Ask if that's, appealing. An appealing idea. Anybody else got an idea? If this one doesn't work?
However, when Glim is like watching all of this, she seems the red glow seems to change to a warmer, like seems to cool off into a cooler color, bluish, perhaps. And you hear, and when you hear one of the Muffets says, "Ah, she seems to be, I don't know what she seems happy about something." And Dot says, Glim seems to be rather, Dot mutters in your mind. I don't know. Perhaps this. Perhaps we can travel outside of the warframe every now and then with her. Perhaps that would be a good compromise. Oh, and, would her new friends be a problem for the, for the warframe? The sandstorm shares caused quite a number to the warframe. Can you tell the methods that?
The methods.
Yes.
You guys eat dust and sand, right?
We love to play in the sand. Yes. The other says.
How would you like to help out your goddess a bit?
How so?
She has a mechanical chariot she tends to ride around in, but it doesn't do well in the sand. Could you keep it clean?
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Nat 20 plus 11, 31.
Nice.
The Mephit pauses for a moment and nods with a bit of a wicked smile and says, yes! Clean the sand as well while we will play outside when it's... And even better, a sandstorm? Yes! That is such a good plan! Good idea! And, you kind of see that Glim seems to sense this and approves. Glim is willing to continue traveling with the crew, and have the methods come along.
Alrighty. You good with that, Dot? The more the merrier, you know?
It is satisfactory. I do hope that would not cause trouble. At these methods will not cause trouble. You know how methods are. The troublemakers.
By the way, in the phrase "the more the merrier," "the" is not the word "the" as we know it now. It's actually it's an old word that we don't use anymore. It basically means when, then. So it's when more.
Okay. So, that's what. You'll travel back to while Rafa isn't with you, Rafa is like keeping an eye on the place with Elsif. You return, and with more Darth messages, and Rafa's like, "Ah!
No, we're good.
Okay. So, she scratches up at the back of her head. So, what do you think we should do with this little thing?" And Dot explains to you that we prefer not to be discovered. We will wish to wander the sands at our leisure without. We just want to be left in peace. However, we could. However, I am quite open to the possibility of staying in contact with you, staying in touch with you.
I mean, also, on like the point of like the methods might cause some trouble, can I like? This has a chance to backfire, though.
Is there some? You have mentioned the
I
more
wanted to try
land.
to
You
convince
have
methods.
mentioned that the more that Kyrie is no more. This place has many things. Like I said, some personal belongings to the artificer, which is locked behind a catchphrase that I know. A personal diary, some other magical, some rather common magic items that might be of use to you. And well, do you happen to know somewhere where they might? If it does help, do you know of a place that might help out with mapping out the routes of Kyrie? I do have this warframe has the maps before the war, before the morning.
I gotta go. I'll be sorry that I gotta go, but I need to get this. Need to go get this done.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap it up. So, yeah, would you like to?
If we're gonna wrap it up, then okay. I can stay
Yeah,
for
we're
another minute
pretty
or
close to wrapping it up, by the way. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna roll 2d4. As you all look around the barracks, you see about 3 footlockers locked. As you all take a look around the warframe, that also mentions that the cabinets also contain an assortment of alchemy and artifice and books and other things. She is also willing to give you some willing to let you help yourself with at least a common magic item or two. She by the way, there's a foot
We get to
locker
pick
that's
her, Charlotte.
magically warded. Here's the catchphrase. She says the catchphrase and passphrase, and well, you can open it if you want.
So I guess we'll do that.
Alrighty, it opens and inside contains the artificer's personal diary, the keys to all the other foot lockers, and schematics of what appears to be a complete set of insectoid-like Warforged Colossi. You glance over the notes, and they seem to be designed not for waging war, but for farming and reconstruction. They are clearly tools for healing a post-war nation.
That could be useful. Hey, personal diary. We can find her name. Or even just signed on the schematics.
You're gonna take the credit for yourself. Wow.
No, I
You're
want to
joking.
give the name to Dot.
Okay, I'm joking. I was joking, by the way. I was joking. It doesn't say the name, unfortunately.
Nowhere.
I'll fill in the name later. So, Rafa says, well, now that we uncovered everything. Oh, by the way, when you have looked around, you did find some personal effects, including a small pack of coins worth about 15 gold total, some cosmic jewelry, a scholar's pack, and a small mechanical beetle with a wind-up key in the back. As among other things, you also find some common magic items, which I'm gonna roll for the amount of items. You find 2 magic items of the common rarity. One of which appears to be some sort of necklace. Give me a second. Appears to be a copper amulet that contains tiny interlocking gears.
A clockwork amulet. Cool. That's a pretty good one.
You will need to discuss this amount yourself. but perhaps it is time for you to leave and say goodbye to your new friends. But they promise that they will keep in touch with you as you return back to Gatherhold, as you ready to gather your party and venture back to Gatherhold, and hopefully back to Sharn on an eventful trip. I will explain the I will let you more in detail on the rewards that you have gathered. But right now, our session is over. We're at an end for the session. So how was it?
Fine. Aside from nice.
I gotta get going.
All right, I'll let you know. So
Bye.
15 gold piece, scholar pack.
Nice having a social adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So amulets. Yeah. So we'll discuss more about who gets the items and other
It was 200 electrum, right?
Yeah, from the purple worm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you say goodbye to your new friends and you head out. And by the way, before you
That's
head out,
about 100 gold. That's pretty good.
do you promise to keep the location of this Warforged Colossi a secret?
Oh yeah. They asked. New friends. We're gonna say it. Nah, it's just a big rock.
Weathers like, okay. If you're sure about this, well, I'm happy. And yeah, for real, we're gonna end this here. How was it? It was fun, was it? Was it nice to have a social encounter after combat after combat after combat?
Yeah, pretty simple. Good. Nice break.
Yep. Finally got to use that 20 in charisma for more than hitting things.
Yes. So true. Anyway, we'll be calling this out for today. So I would like to say goodbye to everyone. We will see you with more D&D next week. That means I got to do more preparation for the next module. So, yeah, for the next module and for the next part in this Points of Light series. So, have a good day, everyone. See you all next bat time. Same bat time, same bat channel. So we'll be rating. Yeah, have a good day, everyone.